Alright guys, it's Anthony, Super Service. This is Elliot's truck. Look around here. Elliot's. Yep. Alright, so we're tearing it apart. Let's see what this angle does. I got another new phone. Traded in yesterday. But let's go around this truck here and let's see what all whoa, that's weird. I move the phone and it moves afterwards. It's got like image stabilization, whatever. Probably won't work very good. I mean, where do we start? You know, it's just a mess. There's a lot of crap. You know, I mean, we can start with the VGT pigtail. Broke off. A lot of the freaking sensors broke. You know, it's a lot of it's broke. Look at the coolant pump. See that? It was cross-threaded as hell going on. It was a bitch getting off. So the coolant pump and the fan clutch are both trash. I mean, I was getting fan clutch codes anyways, and the job that we're doing right now, we normally do a coolant pump. So that'll be all right. Yeah, I mean, we do got, well, right there, bolt broke off inside of the heater core tube. Can you guys see it? Let me see if I can get this thing through this focus. Yeah, so I wonder if this camera, there you go. All that rust on there just shows you it's been broke. That freaking sucks. This job we're gonna put coolant Y pipe, upper lower rad hoses, thermostat, coolant pump, fan clutch. High pressure pump is bad. The fact that it has this blue hose on the EGR cooler says it's been touched. Maybe the orange hose was leaking. I mean, quite honestly, on this truck, I'd like to put a main engine harness on it. That's what, I mean, it needs a main engine harness. There's just too much crap broken. By the time you add up all the pigtails, I mean, these pigtails are like $50+ a piece for broken crap. I mean, by the time you add all that crap up, you know, I mean, a new harness is $650, which is a lot, but, you know, say we replace pigtails, you're still stuck with this harness. You know, we could spend that money. I mean, we are pretty much to a main engine harness replacement. I mean, we could, I probably would want $50 to put it on. Get the AC compressor off, which may be less than that, probably $20. Hell, I don't freaking know. Well, I mean, with as bad as it's been, maybe we'll just put it on for free. Because yank the AC compressor off to route everything right. You know, that's what this truck needs. It needs a freaking main engine harness. And if we're going to do a main engine harness, I'll be damned if we're not going to do a FICM harness. But do we have to? I mean, the truck was running, whatever, I don't know. I mean, I'll just kind of, you know, depends on what the funds will allow. It does have the 03 feed tube on the turbo right there. We replaced that stuff a lot. I would put a late model whole adapter flange on top. The oil cooler, the oil filter was dry when we took it apart, so you know, that would point towards the adapter flange, possibly. But it did have a bad pump, so who knows. I don't know what else we got. Oh, yeah, I do. All right, let's go down here and look. I went ahead and yanked the fender well, and it was, I don't know, maybe a hunch. Missing bolt broke off. I mean, we can probably, I mean, I see in my world, yeah, I'm remembering shit now. It's first of the day here. I would yank the exhaust manifold. And honestly, for that, I would yank, this is an 03, inferred exhaust back pressure. It runs inferred EBP. So you might as well yank both manifolds and clean them all up. That right there is causing us to have to touch it. Right there. I mean, granted, maybe we could pull it out, but you got to remember, you pull it out, it's been leaking exhaust So there's crap underneath it where it has been leaking at. So just putting a bolt in it and tightening it back down is a ghetto ass way to think that you're gonna seal it up. It ain't gonna freaking happen. Once it's compromised and exhaust soot has formed a trail going out, you put a bolt on it and you tighten it down, it's not gonna seal up. You might as well leave the bolt out. Who gives a shit? You know, so the right way is gonna be to prep the surface, the manifolds, the head, on both sides, clean it all up, and reassemble it with gaskets and new hardware and make them look all good. That's what we need to. That's what we need to do with this one. And if we're going to do this side, the other side is actually not that bad. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If we're going to do one, I'd do them both. Just seal them both up. The other side too. That's, you know. So I'll put all new hardware on it and make it look good. I mean, it looked good. We get done with it. But that would also warrant. I would yank the AC compressor for the exhaust manifold, just so I don't have to fight around that bolt right there, just so I don't have to tweak the lines or bend the lines or anything. You know, so that's what I would do. Trying to look around to see what else has been leaking. It might just be charge air cooler leaks, valve covers, you know, glow plug wires. I mean, where do we stop with this? That's the question, you know, because if this was mine, I would put a new AC line. I would replace this line with a late model, which is $170 damn. I would put all new glow plugs in it, put new glow plug wires all the way around, reseal the exhaust manifolds. You know, that's just, and then put a main engine harness on it. That sucks ass, but, and then if we're gonna do that, might as well put a cam and crank sensor in down here on the bottom while we're at it. You know, if we're taking it all apart and we're gonna have it apart, might as well get a reset on the cam and crank sensors. I mean, we don't have to. We can wean those off. We don't have to, but I mean, we're right there. You know, we're almost at the point where I'll just do all that. By the time we pay for labor on the exhaust manifolds, I yanked the AC compressor for exhaust manifolds. Remember I was talking about the main engine harness to yank the AC compressor? Well, that makes the main engine harness replacement absolutely free. You know, all we have to do is just buy the harness and we'll put it on. So, something to think about. I mean, it really is. You know, and then how's the battery cable?
This one, that's
It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so his battery cable's good, but it'd be a good time to replace it if we needed to, but we don't need to. It looks all right. So, I mean, we're just kind of beating the hell out of the freaking wallet right here on this, because, I mean, we don't have to do a main engine harness. We definitely don't have to. We could Band-Aid that crap together and put it back, but I definitely want to give the option right now to go through and do all this and make it back up to par. We are going to do an ICP sensor on the back, 03. Anytime we get into a job this big, absolutely put an ICP sensor in it. I don't give a damn if it's leaking or not. Just because I mean, we're this close to it. Might as well give them a warranty on the ICP sensor. That way if it does start leaking, then, you know, whatever. But we are going to have to do a number 7 injector back here too, so it's just getting involved. It's turning deep. But yeah. All right. Hell, I don't know. I'll make another video here in a while once we get a little further along. But that right there was just a drag. That right there forces me to have to touch it. You know, if all the bolts were in and nothing was broke, we'd be like, well, you know, yeah, we could seal them up, but they're all good. I mean, it's there. But that right there says, hey, it can't leave my shop like that. It can't do it. It sucks. And I mean, to put a bolt in it, I guess, Elliot, if you want to, I mean, we can, but I would say I would want you to put the bolt in it and tighten it up. That way, you know, because it's not going to seal back up. It's not going to stay sealed. And this is 03. Inferred EBP. That's big. We have to have sealed exhaust. Sealed intake, sealed exhaust. The whole system has to be good, like real good. So, hell, I don't know what else. I'll upload another video if we get to it. All right, guys, have a good day.